Well, all in all, it was a good night. But not being able to take a break. Bad. I got jumped on too. One of my girls has got sugar issues.
Got sugar issues?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She's mildly diabetic and needs to keep her blood sugar up. And we'd been sitting there waiting for them to do something, anything, you know. For a professional outfit, they can be very uncoordinated.
Who?
Well, the Dallas Cowboys, the people that I work for. I mean, as well as scheduling supervisors on top of each other. They had people who didn't show up for the test run, who were still on my paperwork, which they shouldn't have been. So I was automatically short 2 people. The people who were there for the tryout, you know, that I talked to, and they evidently liked me because they were on time. And so I was still short 2 people. And then they had the whole fiasco with the east and west scanners. I mean, you know, the captain didn't have the common sense to figure out which end of the building was east and which end was west.
So what name?
Well, you know, it's okay. It's a guy thing.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, if you're going to be anywhere any length of time, you know which way's north. Well, don't start with me. Because that way is north. That's north.
Why did you get jumped on?
Oh, well, we'd been sitting there for 2.5 hours. You know, nobody else in the building but people who worked there. They had the snack stand opened up, which was the only one we could get a discount at. And the girl said, "Can we go get something to eat?" And I said, "Well, you know, I don't know." And I tried to get a hold of somebody to ask them if I could release them to get something to eat. And of course, nobody paid any attention to us. They were all wrapped up in their own little side issues, which were just something that should have been handled before. In the test run, the problems that they were seeing should have been handled in the test run. Instead, in the test run, they spent 4.5 hours calling people's names out.
I know, you told me that.
Yeah, a little bit of foresight, you know. But either and see, part of the test run was to ensure that the computer operated correctly, printed out their seat locations where they were supposed to be for their when you tell people what they're going to do.
Agenda?
No.
Assignment?
I'm just freaking brain dead today. I really am.
So
anyways, but they're supposed to come in, sit down, we tell them what their assignments are going to be, where they're going to be, you know. Briefing. And that's what it was supposed to be. You know, it should have been. If you have it, I had a seat assignment. There was another supervisor in my same time slot, same seat.
Yeah, you told me that this morning.
Yeah. These are all issues that should have been resolved a long time ago. They should have had supervisors. I don't think they understand the importance of supervision. You know, it's like it ain't like the movies. An individual soldier does not make a huge difference in a big battle. You have to have teamwork. You have to have squads. You have to have platoons. You have to have companies in order to win a large battle. And the problem is, you can get away with minimal training of a soldier or of a crew member. But you have to have supervisors who know exactly what's expected of them, know exactly what is going to be expected of their crew members, and know exactly what the rules are. And the training that they gave us, was iffy. But, so I couldn't get a hold of anybody, everybody's off in all over the world. And so I went, screw it, yeah, go ahead, go get somebody. They took their uniform shirts off so they wouldn't do anything on them. And they stayed in the food area, they ate, and they came back. And by the time that they came back, they still hadn't gotten to them. They were still off over there doing God knows what, trying to figure out who was trained to do the ticket, access management stuff. They're short 4 supervisors on Donna's crew. And Connie saw them eating and jumped on them. And then she jumped on, well, she didn't know, she jumped on them, and then Donna saw them, and then she jumped on her, and then, Donna was in my face shaking her finger. And right, you know how I am. If you're going to talk down to me, I'll throw the damn radio in your face and tell you to kiss my ass, which I almost did. They don't pay enough for this kind of work. It is not going to pay my bills. I'm doing it because, there's an opportunity there maybe. Might be a little bit of fun. Could see concerts and games. Might be fun. You're going to shake your finger in my face, I'll tell you where you can stuff it. Biatch. So anyway, I almost walked in. I did forget something. You're supposed to sign the people in, but this is something that should have been gone over in the trial run. Instead, they spent 4 hours calling people's names. 4 hours calling people's names. Okay, 3 hours. I'll make sense. Too long. Anyway, once I got my crew up to where they're supposed to be, I got them stationed. I told them what I expected of them. Whatever you do, if you see somebody dancing down near the rail, tell them to back off. Sit down in their seat, please. The rail hits you about here. And it's about a 25-foot drop. You might live, you might not. Either way, it will be painful and it will probably hurt somebody else. One woman was scared that there might be drunks behind her that would fall down on top of her. I was like, yeah, okay, well, that's sure if you don't do anything. I had a